Welcome. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? We are your hosts,
Don Core,
and the highest hippie in the room, D-Rick and Hippie, and
we're the smokers.
We are the smokers. Yes, we are. We are the smokers. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. With your favorite podcasters, the Don Core and D-Rick and Hippie Show. We are your hosts,
Don Core in the building,
and the highest hippie in the room, D-Rick and Hippie, of course. And we back at it with episode 190. Telling you, I love it. I love it. I love it. Half baked, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Top 5. Shout out to P Easy for the intro song once again, you know what I'm saying?
But not as much as I love.
Yeah, I heard it on episode 190. We're going to keep it rolling. I think that's going to be the theme song for this segment of the Don Core and D-Rick and Hippie presents The Smokers. Welcome back to episode 2. Episode 2. What's going on, Don Core?
The same old thing. Work, more work.
Staying in the music lane, you see what's going on with the beef?
Pause. Jeez. Out the window like that?
With the drama and music? So? Yeah. You seen Cassidy been going at Tory Lanez?
Yes, as he fucking should. Yo, what's going on, man?
Nigga, Tory Lanez.
Yo, what's going on?
Nigga, Tory Lanez took like 3 of his freestyles from the early 2000s, bro, and just mixed the words up.
First of all, it's not the first time. He did it the first flex when people was like, yo, he went crazy. I was like, where he went crazy? I went, watched it, and I'm watching, and I'm like, that's Cass. I heard this before. And then it blew up, and Cass was like, I showed him love, and Cass let it rock. Mm-hmm. So this time he does another
He did the
flex.
shit with that big, I got stuff in the couch, I got a gun that I put in your mouth, something like that, where Cassidy said.
So everybody's sharing this. Everybody is sharing it. And I'm like, oh, he did another one? All right, cool. Yo, he went crazy. I mean, like reliable people is right.
Yeah, and he took word for word. He just flipped
for
certain words. Yeah. He just flipped like his name.
He's from Toronto.
Shit.
He's from Toronto. They don't even talk like that up there. Mm-hmm. So let's put that in perspective too. All right, so when I hear it, I immediately turned the shit off. I went to Facebook. I said, yo, I hate all y'all. This is why I don't take y'all opinion serious. Y'all told me that this was fire. And once again, he is swiping, no swiping.
Yeah.
He's taking all cat, and it's straight Cassidy. I could tell that's what he listened to as in Toronto.
Yeah.
All the Cassidy mixtapes.
Mm-hmm. Even just the freestyles. And
even the way he say it.
Yeah.
Even the way he move his hands. I'm like, oh my Lord. Yo, stop it. I don't even care about what happened with him and Meg no more. That shit is a crime. He should be put in jail.
He shouldn't be able to do that, right? Like, the shit for the chicks tape is cool. Like, all right, we understand that you're flipping certain R&B songs. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
He's stealing legendary freestyle material, balls, bro. Yeah. Legendary shit. He ain't stealing from nobody that know. He ain't stealing from Red Cafe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember Red Cafe was at the end of the mixtapes before he got hot? Mm-hmm. No disrespect to Red, though. Fuck with him.
That's that guy. So, when did you get into music? How long you been doing it? Like, at what age did you fall in love with that shit?
No cap. I was like 10. Mm-hmm. My cousin K tatted on my neck. Okay. My cousin K, he got me about 5 years. So what we used to do was P. Diddy and Mace. I wanted to be Mace because Mace had balls, you feel me? P. Diddy didn't have no balls. Mm-hmm. And he know I had the balls, you feel me? So he the big cuz. He like, nah, Mace is light skin. Oh, my fault. He like Mace light skin. So he was Mace, I was P. Diddy, and we used to be in motherfucking in the TV.
Yeah. Rapping and shit and all that.
I knew words to all the songs, 50 Cent, Eminem, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, like them type songs. I knew all the words. Yeah. So one day my cousin like, yo, why you don't make your own song? Like, write your own shit. Yeah. Well, all right. I'm only like 11, 12 now. I'm writing about crazy shit, them AKs, grenades and shit. As a kid, it was easier for me to, you know what I mean?
To just go gravitate to that shit.
Yeah, just express my mind, you feel me? And that's when the rapper just came out, because all the older niggas in the hood, Yo, Rome, spit that shit. Yo, Rome, yo, you think you nice? Let me go get my young boy. I used to like that. That shit used to make me feel good. Like
that shit give you a high, yeah.
Yeah, for real. It's like a big verse, like for real, like
that's a fact.
Well, 12 years old, yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah, because you get the Puerto Ricans over there that think they white. You know what I'm saying? They don't know their culture. They don't know their truth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Your black shit. Speak your black shit. You know what I'm saying? But
So how was it? Like he said, how was it coming up? Were you always into music coming up in Cleveland and stuff like that?
No, my brother was a rapper, and then my sister, she dabbled in shit. I'm just the writer, and I started doing poetry. And then when I found out what battle rap was in 2013, I was just like, I can do that. Yeah. And I did it.
It's like a tougher form of poetry, like
like slam poetry.
Yeah, like slam poetry. Because I love poetry.
Yeah.
So junior year in high school, I had a poetry class, and then I fell in love with that shit. And I still write to this day. I keep it in my little folder. I don't expose it, but I write poetry, and I love watching slam poetry where people show so much aggression with that shit and the feeling. Yeah, that shit is fire.
So who's your favorite poet?
Edgar Allan Poe.
AP.
The GOAT.
AP.
He nice.
That's a guy.
I love the classics.
Me, I'm more of a Mike Angelou.
I met her
but
before.
I was gonna
and
get
I
to that.
performed. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You got this. Yours.
I
This is yours.
performed an original for her. We went to meet her on a class trip, and she gave me a standing ovation. I was like, yes, I know, right?
Look, that's a legend. Like you said, she has over 30 battles. I'ma just say that. I won't let her get it.
She said, I'm
I
nice.
said over 30. I said over 30. I said over 30.
You know what I mean?
She got 30. There you go. Scottie Pippen on the back.
You want to give to the people? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to give to them?
Man, tune in. I'm fucking lining them up, man. We about to drop the video soon. You know, very
Shout out
soon.
Lex Luthor.
Can't tell y'all when, man. Shout out to Lex Luthor. Shout out to Privy Life. Shout out to Jeez Lee.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? 5'2".
Y'all wanna give him a few balls right now, or y'all wanna you wanna
This
rap?
the balls,
You wanna
man.
rap?
This is the battle rapper.
Give me like 8 to 16. Give me a little
Give
something.
him a little 8.
A little
A
eight.
little 8.
Give him a little 8.
You know I'm not good of a freestyle rapper, man.
Then I'm gonna ask y'all the question of the day at the end.
All right, bet. I said, yo,
Talk to him.
I could kill niggas with all type of flows, so I could switch it to another flow. Niggas like talking out the side of their neck, so I'll cut them and make another hole. They be rolling with them niggas, but that's butter, or they butter, bro. But I'll bake they egg for the cheese and make a nigga butter roll. You get it? But I'm the type of nigga that asks a nigga, is you blood, right? These niggas be acting like they killers, or they thugs, right? Well, think of Tupac tattoo, cause I'll put a bullet in a thug's life. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Yo, tune in, man. Let's rock it, man. Let's rock it, man.
1,000 views.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, when did like battle rap catch your attention, or tell that story of like what influenced you or just woke you up to like, I'm gonna do this? Like you just said, I could do this.
So, my daughter's father, he was coming to meet me. He was walking down the street and he was watching Bill Collector versus QP. I'll never forget this battle. And I'm just listening to it. I'm not really watching it because he's on his phone and shit. And then like Bill Collector caught my attention. I'm like, what are you watching? He was like, it's a battle. I'm like, what's that? And he showed me and we watched it together. And I like fell in love with battle rap in that instance. Like that night, I stayed up all night watching battle after battle. The next morning, I created a Twitter and I'm following every battle rapper that I could find.
Titters are cool too.
So yeah, that's what started.
So,
Bill Collector. He's
Bill
my favorite.
Collector.
Age, you know what I'm saying? But it's just how you go about shit. Like we started this 5 years ago. I ain't think we would be in S Street Media and doing shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just progression. You gotta expose yourself to get the exposure. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself out there. So
you gotta open yourself up to the love and everybody that could possibly like bangs with you. You know what I'm saying? Just on a personal level.
Cause I was like doing a little bit of homework. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of like space influence?
Nah, definitely.
Themes in your music and your logos and your artwork.
Yeah.
Does that have something to do with your personality?
I would say so, because before I knew I wanted to do music, I really wanted to be a scientist. So I had it in my mind at like the 5th grade. Yo, I'm going to college for 8 years. That's it. That's
it's
it.
Locked in.
Right? That's it. Nah, that's what I'm gonna go do. And I was like, yo, the universe is just such a crazy place. Like you never know what you could receive, what's out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I figured, like, if I try to reflect my music like space, which is like unknowing, you never know, like it's forever expanding, interesting, you know, there's a bunch of things you can learn about it. I felt like I just wanted to be really expansive with my brand, so I just took it to space, literally, and I was like, that represents me, right?
I noticed that in like almost every artwork of your projects, and then throughout your like socials and stuff like that, even your videos, you try to incorporate that. So I was like, that has to do something with his personality, you know what I'm saying?
Because science, bro.
I named myself D-Reek and Hippie because all I do is smoke the chronic, you know what I'm saying? So it's always something behind something. So let's get back to it. Ground Zero, right? So when did this project drop? Talk about it. What visuals you got for it?
So Ground Zero, right? It came out in August, at the end of August, and it was basically a culmination of a bunch of music that I had.
What day in August?
August 27th.
Ooh,
August 27th.
2 days before my birthday.
Almost did it.
Happy belated, bro.
Good looking.
Yo, so it dropped, right?
Happy belated to Math 2 in the building. You know what I'm saying?
It's still Virgo season.
So it dropped, right? It was a culmination of a bunch of songs that I had from the new year and a little bit from last year, because I wasn't really dropping that much music, because I had this idea in my mind that maybe I should bring a little project to show people what I'm about, and then I could start dropping singles. And then I did exactly that. So I shot a video for the song Not Again. I have that one dropped on Flowtastic TV.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, dope. Bro, we on there. Yeah, we on there.
Back home with this one, bro. Like,
take off.
you gonna start a fire.
That's a fact.
So now my brain is going.
That's a fact. So let's get into we'll get back into your most recent stuff. So when did you get into music? How did you know that you wanted to get into music? You originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Right.
You moved to Atlanta recently.
Yeah.
And you're doing your thing out there. But let's talk about your upbringing. What made you fall in love with music?
My pops was a singer.
Okay.
And I was like 3 years old. He used to take me to the studio with him, and I used to sit on the sofa and just like watch him record. So that was my first experience.
Fell in love
and
with that
from
process.
there, and from there, I guess, you know, he was fighting for his career, and a group stole his song. It kind of the song blew up. It kind of made him, you know, not want to deal with the music, you know. And then back in those times, like, you know, back then, it's like a man wanted to take care of his family, so he went to the military. So yeah, that was my first introduction to music. But my grandmom sung in church. Definitely. Shout out to my pops. But yeah, so my grandmom sung in the church. I could remember back to when my mom had like this old laptop that couldn't go online, like some old HP, and I used to record, like voice note record on the laptop to introductions of songs that had like enough space. And it was always like the old school songs, Donnell Jones, and like that had those first in the beginning to take mad long for the song to start. And I used to throw my little balls in there like real quick, and then I had to stop it because it was just that much before like I knew what the instrumental was.
Somehow like how Kanye ends his tracks now with the whole beat. Like he'll get
like he started. Yeah,
in those days they used to have it in the
beginning.
Like
in the
40
beginning.
Seconds.
Yeah, you had some time. Like the Isley Brothers, like Donnell Jones. You had like
Case and shit. Yeah.
Man, old school P. Diddy and Mace. They had a Godzilla album that had the instrumental, the acapella, the clean version, and the dirty version. So that's when I peeped that, oh shit, it's an instrumental. But I didn't really like the Godzilla instrumental like that. But I worked with it because that's all I had. Like as a kid, yeah.
So when did you get into thinking that you could start doing your own promotion and stuff for nightlife when you created Famous in Bushwick?
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. I had to.
Backed in the corner?
It wasn't so much backed in the corner. It was sink or swim.
Right.
Adapt or, not. and I needed to create a lane and a pathway for like myself and the things that like held value to me. Otherwise, I'm in a situation. The situation I'm in now isn't bad. I could say if I wanted to be in New York full time again, I would be somewhat comfortable. Yeah. There would be a strategy and ability to be fine. Right? Yeah. And that'd be okay, but like you're only working for $1 after a certain point in time. When I got to Famous in Bushwick, it took me away just from working for money. It's like, now I got this thing I could share it with my friends. Right. Before I was downtown. So I'm playing all these clubs downtown that my crowd of people, the individuals I like to socialize with, aren't able to go to. So that was really kind of why I did Famous in Bushwick in the first place. It was like a necessity for me to be able to want to have like my own party.
Bring the party to me, yeah.
Because most people aren't going to come to Manhattan with me. You know what I mean? Like that was always kind of like my thing. Even when I was a kid, like I had friends, I'd be out here 16, 15 years old. And like my whole life I would come to the city. So I knew the city very well. Right. So I'm out here, I'm chilling and I'm moving around. And my thing was always to go to the city. A lot of people didn't want to go to the city. They just want to chill and hang around the neighborhood. That's not their thing. Yeah. You know, that was always my thing. I like to be in Manhattan. I like to be downtown.
Shit, that was our shit. Look at look at these niggas. That's what he said. Look at look at these. He about to fuck that up. He said.
That nigga's sweet.
He said this. He said, look at these soft. But he walks across the stage and he's like looking at. Look at these soft niggas. Look at these pussy ass niggas right there. I said. Wait a minute.
Then you got Cam talking shit and Jada goes, you not
nigga
even
say y'all,
living in New
he
York.
said y'all not, y'all, we home.
And they put on fuck
nigga
you.
Said, drop that text. Bam, 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 bam. I said, that's how we coming now.
Fuck you.
That's how we talk with a heart full of hatred. Yo, I need people to understand that.
And they thought we wouldn't make it, nigga. Fuck you.
The LOX songs that they chose, because they didn't pick a lot of songs. They left a lot of shit off the table. A lot of shit. And a lot of the songs they chose were, they ain't jumping that napalm bag too much. But when they did, it was nasty, right? But, what I was saying, their songs are battle songs.
Their songs
But people that are not in tune with the LOX and their history is, their name was the Warlocks. You know what I'm saying? And the notion was to go up against the West. They was gonna pair them with Big. That's who Big was gonna go to war with. Not Junior Mafia. It was gonna be the Warlocks. So after the whole Big thing happened, or at some point it was like, yo, it's seemed a little more controversial with the East versus West shit. So let's not call them Warlocks. Let's just call them the LOX.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. Let's get into some sports. USA won the gold.
Hey.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it, right? I didn't dunk it.
I didn't.
I definitely did. They dunked it.
But shout out to them, you know what I'm saying?
I guess shit was whack.
Yeah, it was kind of corny. Because like you said, it was saying 2020 on everything. I'm like, bro, it's 2021.
I'm like, yo, in this shit.
Y'all not going to G me. I'm not the Truman Show.
Like the 2020 the Olympics. I'm like,
you lying to me right now.
This is not 2020.
But shout out to everybody that won gold in their respective fields.
Yeah, we won the most gold medals. Things like that.
Exactly, but it's like 50 Cent music, you know what I mean, type of shit. Let's talk about this album.
Drizzy?
Yeah.
You got through it?
As in like
you got through the album?
Did I have time to get through it? Yeah,
I spent you had time. The album dropped days ago.
Yeah, I spread it out through 2 days. I was just finishing.
So you got through it?
Yeah, when I was when I showed you and I said what I said, I was finishing the second half of it. I was up to like song 16.
Okay. I got to like track 5. I got a phone call and I never went back. I wasn't intrigued. So I believe I started listening to I started listening to Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
So
take it back to a classic.
Yeah, because that was pissing me off. You liked it?
No.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like the album.
I don't like the cover.
But then again, like me saying that is you saying that is non-biased because you always give your shit with. But for me saying that I don't like it is me being biased. I just don't like Drake albums. Period. But this album, I sat there and listened to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, for me, there's no bars that catch you like, oh,
that how you like, oh,
what? He not crazy,
it's
bro.
It's the same formula.
Then his shots that he throwing at Kanye is like, okay. Again, y'all niggas got mad money and y'all beefing over what? I don't understand. What y'all like? We gonna get into that part. We gonna get into that part.
I don't pay that no more.
And that's what everything is about. Just like the 13 former NBA players.
Yeah, ooh. So we gonna slide through to the next one like that.
There, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you guys out there.
I'm a Telfair fan, yo, Brooklyn, baby.
Bassy, I went to see him play a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Then Coney Island. He was nice. But they basically did the PPP loan.
A lot of people did that one, you know. Can't get mad. I mean, everybody was doing
everybody
the PPP loan.
do something to try to get some extra ends out here.
Kanye did the PPP loan. Let's keep it real.
Which one to start with? We don't got a lot of topics, but we got some.
Let's start
major topics. You want to start with sports, or you want to start with music?
No, motherfucker. Let's start with where it's at. All right.
Nigga Fat Joe said, "That's too, Ja. That's too, Ja."
First of all,
okay, let's talk about what we talking about.
Yes,
because you gave it the poo poo. The last episode, you was like, all right, whatever, man.
No, why did I give it that? It's just the matchup. Because I felt like exactly what happened, and we'll get into it because you feel opposite for whatever reason. But I just felt like it was going to go the way it did. I felt like Ja was going to walk on him.
Well, we're going to break it down round by round, right?
We could.
We're going to do it because I think it was a tie or somebody won by 1 or 2. But I think Fat Joe won. That's just my thoughts on it.
I don't care.
Fresh.
My son grabbed the bag from under the bed. She looked like...
This is it. Boys in the Hood against Fresh.
So you have Fresh or Friday?
I would have picked Friday. But again, it's a 50-50 thing.
It is.
And I'ma always go with more of the serious thing.
We are talking about overall movie.
Yeah.
Let's get that
a classic movie, which is, you know.
Yeah, because
even though Friday made it to the Final Four, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a top 4, it's a top 5 movie.
Yes.
Classic movie. It's a top 5.
But movie.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because that's why Boys in the Hood made it to where it made it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had to think so much.
Because it makes you think about everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
My son was still a virgin.
You watch Friday and it's what? A pothead and his man that got fired trying to get $200 to pay the fucking.
They had the money since the beginning.
And they had the money since jump, bro.
Let's go into I wanted to talk about this. It's an interesting story to me because I always thought about this part of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shorty from her name is Jodie Turner Smith from Queen and Slim.
I mean, you messed me up. Queen and Slim.
Yeah, you saw that movie? Yeah. So she proposed to Joshua Jackson. Mm-hmm. You know who Joshua Jackson is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you how you feel about women proposing to their man.
Why you be asking me these questions?
No,
no, just relax. Just relax. Why you be trying to put me on the spot? But I'm gonna answer it.
No, I'm not. It's not putting you on the spot. It's me and you that's talking. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
How do I feel about it? Like I feel like I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's what I'm gonna say first. And a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's dope for a woman to ask their man.
That's amazing.
For their hand in marriage, because sometimes the man wants to, but he's hesitant and he's scared of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But and if you feel love like that for your woman and she asks you for your hand in marriage, I would hope.
Let me ask you this: if she asks it and he says yes, but he was hesitant beforehand, what changed?
Nothing.
He was just. Did he do it because
nothing? Because it goes the same way.
Let me ask you: you scared he was gonna lose her? Like if he say no, she gonna leave? You see what I'm saying?
Damn, I just went through this shit recently.
Now if he cheat, right? Is it the same? Like I mean,
if he cheat, because like you talking about if she asked him for marriage, right, and he hesitate, but he said yeah.
Like no, I'm going off what you said. Like a lot of men want to get married, but they be nervous, and then they go shorty like, all right, get on one knee or whatever, propose it, or however she do it. Got a plane flying across the sky, whatever.
Yeah, all right.
And you like, well, I'm supposed to say, like you just said to me, right? What you gonna tell her? No, I'm gonna tell her get up, let's go. Like,
because for me, in my last relationship, I wanted to get married to that person, right? But I was nervous on how they felt about it. Even though we had the conversation, you know what I'm saying, about how both of us felt about marriage, I didn't know if she would have accepted it at the time that I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you had a conversation.
Yeah, because we had the conversation. And at the same time, the way the relationship was moving, it made me hesitant to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, I'm stuck in the rock.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So things got better, right? And things are rocky, and you want this, but y'all already had this conversation. Then she just proposed to you.
That person proposed to me?
She proposed to you on your birthday in front of all of us. You like, yes?
Yeah.
You hear this shit?
Yeah. What?
Yo, that's why his son said, I don't. You know, he was teaching me how to be safe, and I felt this. It's like, and for that to happen to him, it's like, am I safe? I don't even know who hate him. And this is why you should have been off the paparazzi Poe.
But
yeah, bro, that's his
but
son.
don't move how you move.
Exactly right.
You don't need to be in that life because your pops was in that life, and you want some clout. You could have been in school. You could have been
off
working.
Of the cameras.
You could have been in music off his name. You could have been in all these type of different fields off his name. You don't got to do the same shit he do. Now you in the streets every day and you done did certain shit that you didn't want to do. Now you talking about, I don't know if my life isn't. Bro, it doesn't have to be. No kids, no women, right? Right? Unless you put yourself in it. If you 2 years old and I'm clapping your pops and you try to run and bite my ankles, I'm going to clap you. But if not, I'm out. But that's that way that world works again. Like, so why you put yourself in it? You know what I mean? Like, again, me and Cole had this conversation that I had so much epiphanies when I came back from my trip this summer, my birthday trip. I was in that kind of situation. My pops was in that shit. Why would I put myself in that shit? For what? Yo, it used to be OGs on the block that used to be like, yo, hold these krills for me and shit like that. I don't even want to hold it. No, I'm good. What you mean, Notch? I'm good, brother.
Oh, happy belated birthday to my brother.
Good looking, my guy.
You know what I'm saying? Happy belated.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed my birthday, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real good, feeling real refreshed, you know what I'm saying? Mine is refreshed, you know what I mean? Shout out to Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my family, you know what I mean?
Get the Puerto Rico.
You know who I feel like when I land out there?
Punt?
I feel like my son Wilson.
Check the shit out. He was smoking over there.
You heard, go?
Look at this. Fuma Negra.
It's basically like a blunt wrap.
That shit is Bluntville paper.
I feel like Wilson, nigga, from Illegal Tender. I'm a fucking king out there when I come out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My family known out there. You know what I mean? And it's like not in a negative light. You know what I mean? Because the matriarch is the woman, right? What's the male called? The monarch.
Monarch, yes.
The monarch. The monarch of my family.
I'm about to say patriarch.
Yeah, the monarch of my family is my grandfather. He's straight. You know what I mean? Straight and narrow. You know what I mean? So we known for him because of his name. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he came to pick me up from the airport and shit, man. And it felt good. You know what I mean? As soon as I landed out there, it felt real good. So, I enjoyed my time out there. Got to I wasn't with that family for a birthday since infant, you know what I'm saying? Left there early in my life and came out here. But
that's crazy. This is the first time I wasn't with you on your birthday. Like,
probably since like 9, 7.
Yeah, bro. Like, I didn't get no cake from
from moms and nothing like that. No ice.
Yeah, squeeze the butt.
Yeah, he was groping on.
Crazy.
What's your thoughts on that?
It's crazy. He gripped the cheeks, bro.
He really gripped her cheeks. He was
that. You don't even play like that.
Yeah,
I have never touched my mother's ass.
That shit was wild to me.
What's wrong with you?
It's crazy because I was just having this conversation with a friend.
This conversation?
It's almost in that lane. Like,
okay.
It's with a friend, like somebody that I don't see all the time, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I've been around them, right? And so we was having this conversation like, can you be around your kids like butt ass? You know what I'm saying? And they like, yeah. And I'm like, what? What are we living? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw my mom's butt ass.
What's that, a male or female friend?
It was a male friend. But I guess he was talking in terms of what he sees from a female. You know what I'm saying? Like her parenting or something like that. Because I didn't get the full scope of what he was talking about, but I get the scope of the conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw my moms like that. You know what I'm saying?
Me neither.
And I never wanted to. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's a form of what's happening here. Like, he probably seen his moms like that sometimes, and he just got close to his moms like that. And I don't think that's cool. Like, that shit really bothered me when I saw that shit. Like, I love my moms. My moms is my best friend, bro. But I would never, like, grab her ass or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just crazy to me, bro. That nigga gripped that shit. He palmed that shit.
And then his claw grab.
And then his explanation was that, like, that's my old lady. I treat her like I would treat my girl. I said, bro, what are we talking about? What? Is this that?
Wait a minute.
Is this that Florida shit that I'm missing? I don't know. Yeah, man.
Understand me? This is the journey that we still on, and just to get here, it's like to hit this. I was walking here like this is 200, man.
Yeah, what it mean to you? Talk to me. What it mean to you? What's
Work,
your what's your highlights? You know what I'm saying?
Consistency. What's my highlights from 200 episodes? All the interviews we've done, how we've conducted ourselves during those interviews without any media training, you know, just on the fly.
Yeah.
To deliver some of these guests' best interviews, as they tell us, is much appreciated. And the highlight for me, and us being persistent, like through everything that happens off of this camera.
Facts.
You know, to keep doing this week by week. I think we had a snag probably once or twice, something like that.
You know what I mean?
Real quick, but right back.
Got a few lost episodes out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
you know, but to remain.
I like the lost episodes too.
Me too. To remain constant and consistent through it all, it's definitely a highlight. And it's noticed not only by me, but everybody that is in tune with what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I appreciate everybody that gravitated to the platform in any form or fashion, support or viewership. It doesn't matter to me. Just to know who we are and what we got going on.
Yeah,
that's a big ass highlight for me.
That's a fact.
You know, so
I
love it.
With that being said, yeah, I just want to first, before I say what I feel about it, you know what I mean? I just want to say thank you to like all the supporters, you know what I mean? Everybody that been there since day one. You know what I mean? Everybody that's been there since day one, everybody that's still here, everybody that supports every single thing that we do. I appreciate you guys so much. And without you guys, it really wouldn't be possible because we probably still be on 10 subscribers and 2-6 views every episode. You know what I'm saying? So,
True.
Just thank you for sticking with us. Especially for me, the highlight is me stepping up to the plate and then both of us stepping up to the plate together during quarantine.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm 80s, baby, though. Strong and proud.
Talking about subscribers, OnlyFans. Was holding me down this last month.
I've never subscribed to OnlyFans.
No.
I've seen like you know, sometimes people be like, it's Labor Day free. They be making this shit free for the day. I'll be like, oh, let me go check. Let me see if it was free.
You did.
Oh, okay. Oh, it ain't free no more? All right.
Cool. So for that being said, for Don Cole, it's D-Rick and Hippie. And y'all already know what we're about to do. We about to get up out of here.